This is part 2 of the cool kids mid video, or the bit about the kid who's kind of mid. Yes, I am Dr. Seuss reincarnated. Actually, no, Dr. Seuss is a horrible person. But yeah, this is more gameplay analysis to show how to properly use Cool Kid and show off his weaknesses and how people could take advantage of them. Or how people could circumvent them. So yeah, let's get into the rounds. All players in this have at least 15 days or higher and are pretty experienced. Round 1. I throw out minions to catch people off guard in case they're on generators. Ideally, I would go after the Elliot first. I use walk speed override to attack the Elliot, but instead use it to gain distance unintentionally. The guest boosts me for distance. I landed a good corrupt nature shot, and then I hit 0. Now I'm being looped around the large rock. I think the Elliot is at low stamina since I've been counting. And I use walk speed override to gain distance. Now Elliot has popped the rush hour, gaining even more distance, but unfortunately they are at low stamina and I'm not. So I get another free corrupt nature hit. Also hitting multiple other people. Since they're still low at stamina, I use walk speed override. But the guest tanked it for them, unfortunately. But I still am at a stamina advantage. So just keep landing corrupt natures. I get some free damage off on the guest. And since Elliot once again is at low stamina, I finish them off and summon minions. Now I'm going after Noob. I miss corrupt nature. I land my M1. I see that Noob was using an ability, so I land a walk speed override because it slows them. And I secure the kill. Next, I use walk speed override to gain distance on the Jane Doe. Again, M1. Again, M1 corrupt nature combo. I summon minions and attack the guest, who is very unaware. Get a free minion hit. Now, since the other guest is at low HP, I can leave them for last, and I also fall for the parry. I land another good corrupt nature hit. They're at low stamina, so I land walk speed override because I've been counting, and I secure the kill. Now for LMS. This should be easy since I left someone at low HP, which is what you should do as Cool Kid. I miss corrupt nature. I see them using a cola, so I go for a free walk speed override to catch them off guard, and I win the game. Now this is for LMS, where I left Taff for last at full HP. This Taff is very experienced at the game, so they played it actually extremely well. They have like about a 20 stud distance advantage, and I did chase reset to have the similar amount of stamina, so we should be close, but it's not enough to win the chase. I use corrupt nature, losing me distance. Now Taff has a giant distance advantage. And I can't land walk speed override because the Taff keeps on turning corners. I use it right here, but I miss, and now I've lost the entire LMS because the Taff has good distance and stamina advantage. I miss corrupt nature again, losing distance. I'm at low stamina, the Taff has like 20 studs of distance, it's just GG's from there. I thought the minions in an attempt to corner them on this place, but it doesn't work. Now there's 10 seconds left, so I'm honestly not gonna kill them at full HP, so I throw a walk speed override and I lose. This is what I mean by Cool Kid has nothing to do if you can properly loop and have a stamina advantage. I start off by summoning minions. I go for Elliot first, since Elliot is a priority target. I realize that they aren't boosting off of my M1, so I just kind of kill them instantly. I miss Corrupt Nature. Trying to bait out Trick Stab so we can just get it over with. I get a free hit on the guest. I get another free hit on the guest. I switch try to stick the guest. I use Walk Speed Override to close distance. 2-time misses their stab, so I go for them. I really should have killed the Dusakar. I'd leave them alive for a majority of the game. I missed Corrupt Nature. I landed M1 since the 2 times low on stamina. I followed it up with Walk Speed Override. Unfortunately, I'm low on stamina again, so now 2-time has a distance advantage, and I can't really do anything about it until my abilities go off cooldown. But on low stamina, so I land Corrupt Nature and secure the kill. I did not realize the guest was there. I try to gain back stamina since I'm low, and try to corner them with the minions. I also see the 007, I don't know why they ran up to me. I used Walk Speed Override. It was a foolish move because I missed and I was planning to crash on the ledge, but I slid off of it. I predict, I miss, trying to bait out his block. I decided to land Walk Speed Override on the other guest and gain stamina back. The block was baited, and I secure the kill. Next AO after this 007. It was actually a clone, which is very convincing. Or the 007 teleported or used to clone in the darkness to run away, because I couldn't tell where they were. Next I go for this other clone. That's twice I've been fooled. I really need to get my head in the game. I just Walk Speed Override to close distance once again. I land a Corrupt Nature with a follow-up. Now I'm being body blocked, but that's okay because I land some hits in. He keeps looping me, but he eventually breaks the loop. Had he kept looping me, I think he would have definitely won the chase. I used Walk Speed Override to close distance. I used my M1, just pauses in place and thinks about life. And then a good Corrupt Nature shot. Then he gets zapped. Then he has an existential crisis and I finish him off. Next, I think I go for the Dusakar. Summon minions as anti-loop. The Dusakar is already foregone, so I use Walk Speed Override to close distance. The minion was right there, but you know, the minion's reach is not that much, and the minions are super slow, so it doesn't work. I hit 0 stamina. I use Walk Speed Override to close distance again. I land a good Corrupt Nature shot. This user card is continuing to loop. I get a free hit off because they used their zap. I missed my Walk Speed Override. I decided to use minions as anti-loop again, and they already make distance off of the minions. Fortunately, I'm at full stamina. There's nowhere to crash with Walk Speed Override, but I do land a lucky Corrupt Nature hit. Had I not landed it, I think this chase would have gone for much longer, And I landed walk speed override, finishing them off because they went into a zone where I could land walk speed override well. Next, I think I want to go for the 007, but I'm also going to chase the guest just in case because I don't have that much time on my hands. I do get lucky and I find the 007. From a few hits here and there. I get cocky and I use walk speed override, somehow sliding off of a wall and losing all my distance. If this 007 was more experienced, I think they would have won. The 007 makes their way off, and I spot them using the clone, using the wall. Otherwise, in the darkness, I would not be able to spot them. As I catch them, I start begging for mercy. My RS has no mercy for these 007s. Next is this guest 137 for LMS. And since they dropped, I used walk speed override, finishing them off, granting me another win. Overall, I think Cool Kid is a pretty decent killer. However, if these people took advantage of looping way more, they would have won. And this just goes to show how bad Cool Kid is against looping or distancing. If they can't land their corrupt nature or walk speed override, it's very difficult.